WWE's Charlotte Flair is set to undergo surgery to repair a torn ACL, MCL, and meniscus, which she suffered on the December 8th episode of SmackDown. Dave Meltzer reported this in the Sunday Daily Update. WWE announced that Charlotte had suffered a knee injury on Friday SmackDown and provided the 9-month timetable, but did not specify the extent of the knee injury suffered. In addition to the knee injury, PW Insider reports that Charlotte is believed to have suffered a strained neck as well in the match with Asuka on December 8th. Charlotte landed on her feet to the floor on a moonsault attempt in a portion of the match that aired on television, but it is believed that the knee and neck injuries happened during a spot that occurred during a commercial break in the match where Charlotte fell off the top rope. 3 new matches have been added to the lineup for WWE RAW Day 1 set for January 1st, 2024. It was revealed during Monday's episode that Rhea Ripley will put the Women's World Championship on the line against Ivy Nile on the Day 1 episode. Ivy Nile laid out a challenge in a backstage promo on this week's show, and Ripley later confirmed that not only was she accepting the challenge, but that she had gone to on-screen authority figure Adam Pearce to make it a title defense. Also set for the show, Becky Lynch will go one-on-one with Nia Jax for the first time. Becky Lynch interrupted a Jax promo segment on this week's Raw, leading to a physical angle between the two with Nia Jax standing tall at the end. A number 1 contenders match for the WWE Women's Tag Team Championship has also been added to Day 1. Natalya and Tegan Nox will face Shayna Baszler and Zoe Stark, with the winners next in line to challenge new tag team champions Katana Chance and Kaden Carter. Katana and Kaden defeated Piper Niven and Chelsea Green on this week's Raw to win the titles. Already set for Day 1, Seth Rollins will defend the World Heavyweight Championship against Drew McIntyre. TNA is teasing a big surprise for Hard to Kill. Scott D'Amore was on Busted Open Radio and said that the company is finalizing one of the biggest signings in TNA history. The promotion also posted a graphic for the Hard to Kill on Monday with the caption, "Worlds will collide on January 13th. You won't believe who is showing up." TNA Hard to Kill takes place on January 13th at the Palms Resort and Casino in Las Vegas, Nevada. The lineup includes Impact World Champion Alex Shelley defending against Moose, Knockouts Champion Trinity defending against Jordan Grace, the X Division Champion Chris Sabin defending against Kushida, and El Hijo del Vikingo in a 3-way match. It appears that Dominik Mysterio recently signed a new contract that will keep him in WWE for years to come. PW Insider reported on Monday that Dominik signed a new WWE deal a month or so ago. One source told PW Insider that it's a 5-year deal, while another source confirmed the deal but did not know the length of it. As part of the Judgment Day with Rhea Ripley, Damian Priest, Finn Balor, and JD McDonough, Dominik has become a heat magnet with WWE crowds this year. Shawn Michaels told the Ringer's Cheap Heat podcast earlier this month that he believes Dominik is WWE's MVP of 2023, saying that he had nothing but admiration for Dominik Mysterio. Dominik has been featured on the WWE main roster and in NXT this year. He dropped the NXT North American Championship to Dragon Lee at NXT Deadline earlier this month. Dominik's father, Rey Mysterio, was at ringside cheering Dragon Lee in for that match. On WWE's Holiday House Show tour, Dominik will be facing CM Punk in a pair of matches. Dominik versus CM Punk is set for Madison Square Garden in New York City on December 26th and the Kia Forum in Los Angeles on December 30th. And speaking of Rey Mysterio has signed a new contract with WWE. Dave Meltzer reported on Monday that Rey has re-signed with the company. Rey Mysterio has been associated with the WWE on and off since 2002. He made his latest return to the company back in 2018, and 2 years later started teaming with his son Dominik. The two continued to team until last summer when Dominik turned on Rey, leading to a match at WrestleMania this year that Rey Mysterio won. Mysterio is currently out of action with a knee injury. He was written out after Santos Escobar turned on him following WWE Crown Jewel, upset that Rey chose Carlito over him. Becky Lynch says she has no plans of ever leaving WWE for another promotion. In an interview with Strutting from Gorilla to promote WWE's upcoming holiday tour house show in Boston, Becky Lynch confirmed that WWE is where she wants to end her career. Becky said she loves WWE WWE and loves that she's been an important part of changing women's wrestling forever, saying she feels she's listened to in the company and that she loves the people in the company as well as the WWE fans. Becky Lynch was part of the first ever women's match to main event WrestleMania, defeating Ronda Rousey and Charlotte Flair at WrestleMania 35 in 2019. Currently, Becky Lynch is feuding with Nia Jax in WWE. They're set to face off on the Day 1 edition of Raw on January 1st. It will be the first time that Becky Lynch and Nia Jax have faced each other one-on-one. During their feud, Becky Lynch has said that she still owes Nia Jax a receipt for when Nia Jax broke Becky Lynch's nose and bloodied her face in 2018. Becky Lynch told Starting From Gorilla that her goal after facing Nia Jax is to take the Women's World Championship from Rhea Ripley. Becky Lynch's memoir, titled Becky Lynch the Man, Not Your Average Girl, is set to be released on Tuesday, March 26, 2024. Samoa Joe isn't thinking about stepping away from the ring anytime soon. In an interview with Adrian Hernandez that was released on Tuesday, Samoa Joe was asked about how long he sees himself wrestling for. Joe responded that he feels good right now and has more than a handful of good years left before he retires. The 44-year-old Samoa Joe stated that he believes he'll stop wrestling well before his body tells him he can't do it anymore, saying, "As far as where the train will end, I'll let it play out a little bit more. But I will say this, I definitely have more than a handful of good years left in me. And beyond that, I'm excited to. If we are gonna go out, we're gonna go out with a bang. So it'll be interesting to see how these next few years play out." Samoa Joe was forced out of action due to concussion issues in February 2020. He didn't resume a regular in-ring schedule until signing with AEW in 2022. In WWE, he worked as a commentator and behind the scenes in NXT. At World's End on December 30th, Samoa Joe is challenging MJF for the AEW World Championship. The pay-per-view is taking place from MJF's hometown of Long Island, New York. Samoa Joe vacated the Ring of Honor television title last month so that he could solely focus on going after the AEW World Championship. That's a wrap for this episode of The Latest. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.